Good afternoon and welcome to In Focus with Silvana Pavlovska. Today is the 29th of May, 2024. We are continuing with our series on the Macedonian question, and in particular, the PRESPA agreement as cultural genocide of the Macedonian national identity towards the termination of an illegal treaty, a scholarly publication by Professor Dr. IGOR JANEV, published in 2023. We've been looking at the appendixes that are contained within the publication, and today we will share with you Appendix 6. We'll definitely start with Appendix 6. And it says the following: Letter from the President of the Republic of Macedonia addressed to the General Secretary, UN document S/25147. A/47/876, admission of new members. Annex. Letter dated 30th of July 1992 from the President of the Republic of Macedonia addressed to the General Secretary, or Secretary General, I beg your pardon. In accordance with Article 4 of the Charter of the United Nations and in compliance with the provisions of the Rules of Procedure of the Security Council 58-60 and of the provisions of the Rules of Procedure of the General Assembly 134-138 related to the admission of new members to the United Nations, I have the honor on behalf of the Republic of Macedonia and in my capacity as President to request the admission of the Republic of Macedonia as a state member of the United Nations. Acting within the framework of the democratic processes in the region of Central and Eastern Europe and the constitution of new states, the Republic of Macedonia has completed its independence and sovereignty through peaceful, democratic, and constitutional changes. In accordance with the principles of self-determination and equal rights of the Charter of the United Nations, the Assembly of the Republic of Macedonia has adopted the Declaration for International Recognition of the Republic of Macedonia as a sovereign and independent state. Prior to this declaration, a referendum was organized in the Republic of Macedonia on the 8th of September 1991, at which the will of the citizens for a sovereign and independent state of Macedonia was confirmed. According to the Constitution of the Republic adopted on the 17th of November 1991, the Republic of Macedonia is a sovereign, independent, democratic, and social state. The Republic of Macedonia accepts the obligations contained in the Charter of the United Nations and supports fully the United Nations and the enhancement of its role in promoting international peace, security, and justice. We reaffirm our commitment to the principles and purposes of the United Nations as enshrined in the Charter and condemn all violations of those principles. We recognize with satisfaction the growing role of the United Nations in world affairs and its increasing effectiveness. The Republic of Macedonia accepts the Helsinki Final Act, the Charter of Paris for a New Europe, the Helsinki Summit Declaration and Helsinki decisions, as well as all other documents of the Conference on Security and Cooperation in Europe, and all commitments and responsibilities contained in those documents, and is determined to act in accordance with their provisions. Having appreciated your personal efforts within the framework of the general responsibilities of the United Nations, I express my sincere convictions that the admission of the Republic of Macedonia to the United Nations as a member state shall be a very significant step towards the peaceful solution of the crisis in the territory of the former Yugoslavia. Nations, I express my sincere convictions that the admissions of the Republic of Macedonia to the United Nations as a member state shall be a very significant step towards the peaceful solution of the crisis in the territory of the former Yugoslavia. I would be grateful if you would arrange for the application to be placed before the Security Council and the General Assembly at the earliest opportunity. Signed, President Kiro Gligorov. Moving on to now what is Appendix 7 of the publication by Professor Dr. Igor JANEV. Appendix 7 says, letter dated 24th of March, 1993, to the President of the Security Council, United Nations, UN document, capital S/25541, Annex, Republic of Macedonia Government. 24th of March, 1993. Your Excellency, I have the honor to address you with regard to the application of the Republic of Macedonia for admission to the United Nations, dated 30th of July, 1992, document S/25147, and to the informal consultations of the members of the Security Council on this subject. On behalf of the government of the Republic of Macedonia, I would like to express to you and to the members of the Council our appreciation for recommending my country for membership in the United Nations. However, I wish to bring to your attention our disappointment that it has not proved possible for the Security Council to adopt the standard straightforward resolution on admission of new members. Regardless of our concerns, I would like to assure you that the Republic of Macedonia is able and willing to carry out the obligations under the Charter. We shall proceed with our policy of good neighborly relations and cooperation, aiming at establishing our country as a factor of peace and stability in the region and in the broader international community. I would also like to express our willingness to continue to cooperate with the co-chairman of the steering committee of the International Conference on the former Yugoslavia in setting up a mechanism to settle the difference that has arisen and to promote confidence-building measures with the Republic of Greece on the clear understanding that this is in no way affects the completion of the process of the admission of the Republic of Macedonia to the membership in the United Nations. The Republic of Macedonia will in no circumstances be prepared to accept the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia as the name of the country. Now, let me repeat this sentence again. This is from the President of Macedonia, Branko Crvenkovski, at the time. He's saying, the Republic of Macedonia will in no circumstances be prepared to accept the, in quotation, former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia as the name of the country. We refuse to be associated in any way with the present connotation of the term, in quotation, Yugoslavia. Please accept our assurances of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely signed, Branko Crvenkovski. So that was Appendix 7 contained in the publication by Professor Dr. Igor JANEV. And let's remind ourselves, the PRESPA agreement as a cultural genocide of the Macedonian national identity towards the termination of an illegal treaty, a publication which came out in late 2023. Appendix 8, letter dated 5th of April, 1993, addressed to the President of the Security Council, UN document S/25542, Annex, Government of the Republic of Macedonia, 5th of April, 1993, Skopje. Your Excellency, in addition to my letter dated 24th of March, addressed to you, to your, I beg your pardon, predecessor, H.E. Terence Christopher O'Brien, to whom we communicated our position with regard to the relevant draft resolution before the Security Council, I would like to inform you that the government of the Republic of Macedonia will submit the proposals for promotion of confidence-building measures with the Republic of Greece to the co-chairman of the steering committee of the International Conference on the former Yugoslavia. Please accept our assurances of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely, signed, Branko Crvenkovski. And that will be all for today's session. We do want to keep our segments short, especially for you. So you've been listening to Silvana Pavlovska and In Focus with Silvana Pavlovska, broadcasting from Melbourne, Australia. When we see each other next, which will be very shortly, we will be looking at the Appendix 8. So more revelations, more important documents, facts, truths, and so on. Thank you. See you soon.